Out of that.
She prefers our house over mom's. She just doesn't want to go without me.
Yeah.
Come on, hop down, kitty.
And she's
I said hop down.
for.
She's like, you're leaving me tomorrow. You have to spend today spoiling me.
Yeah. Hop down, not plop down. Come on.
Come on.
Like,
Come on,
where's
it's
my
okay.
damn meat stick?
That's what she said.
Quit being a pervy spaz. So I'm on a different table now. We picked it up when we were at the store the other day. Hi, Dad, man. And it's significantly bigger. It's higher up, so I have more room to pedal. I've got room to do my book work in front of the keyboard. I've got room to space the monitors out. I've got room to store projects over here. And I have enough space with the table now. I don't have to be in the wall completely.
Mm-hmm.
The long story short, Kermit, is I have to stay for a few weeks and deal with my health and help my mom out with some stuff. And my husband has to go back both for work and for doctor's appointments and dental work. And he can't stay and I can't go. And I'm not going to be able to take care of the cats in the next few weeks because of everything that's going to be going on. So they're going back to Iowa with him. And then when he comes and picks me up, they'll stay there because it'll only take him about 2 days to come get me.
They can fend for themselves for a couple of days.
They'll be fine with food and water out for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's longer than that because what he does is he'll just give her a good dose of her CBD before he leaves. That'll stay in her system for a couple of days. And she'll be fine. And they'll all be fine. But more than 3 days, I don't leave them alone.
Get her good and stoned.
Like Panther was with the catnip toy earlier that he found. The old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, where is that little shit?
Right now, laying on the bed with his eyes like hubcaps.
Still stoned. Yeah.
You want to hand me the stone boy? Come here, you little stoner. Come here.
Aww. And I thought Baby Girl was the stoner kid.
All cats are stoners, basically.
Damn near, yeah. With either catnip or getting into other things.
Mm-hmm.
I still think of the image that my mom sent me and said it made her think of my cats. It's this cat with bug eyes staring up going, hey, human, give me some more catnip. Calling it Meowana.
Aw. I love you, Panther.
Nope, I don't have pet sitters. It's just if they're going to be alone long enough, they need care, they come with me.
Yeah.
I don't trust anybody in my house.
Mm-hmm. For a damn good reason.
Yeah. Good kitty. Good kitty. Imagine if they found like the stashes of all the high-end jewelry and stuff I've made.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Nobody goes in my house. The Panther is acting fidgety and jumpy, and his eyes are bulging.
Mm-hmm.
You dumbass stoner boy. He's like, but I had fun. I had lots of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he's stoned off
All the crazy colors.
Yes, and then you got really stoned, and then you tried to hump that baby girl who was laying up on the bed, who, when he tried to do it, moved herself backwards, and as he tried to trip over her, pushed him off the bed.
Oh, poor Panther.
So then he looks at her, pouts, walks over to the blanket beside her, and starts humping it.
Okay, well, it's not moving.
Well, at least he wasn't humping thin air.
That was next on the list.
Yes, Kermit. What, Panther? Yes, that's ornery you're looking at. No, you cannot go hump her. No. Stop humping.
He's like, why not, Mom? And there we go.
No, you're not going to go hump her. No.
Because she is sober and not in the mood.
You dummy.
When she's in the mood, she'll let you know.
They're cats. They don't understand the concept of no means no.
Mm-hmm.
To a cat, no means try harder.
Oh, poor Peter.
Your eyes are like hubcaps. He's like, yes. Where's that toy? So yeah, I've been mushy with the cats today because I know I'm not going to see them for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much, Dad, man. Pretty much. That's why I tell people you can't use, oh, it happens in nature as a moral justification.
What happens in nature is even worse. Okay.
Well, that's the thing, is that's the whole argument they've tried to claim as the justification on some of the tea stuff is well, there's animals that are sexually confused. It happens in nature too. It's like, do you realize how most of the wildlife in this world mates or picks mates? You realize consent is a human concept, not an animal concept? You realize cannibalism happens quite often in nature too, including cannibalizing your young because they're too defective in your eyes.
Yeah, it was a Jane Goodall thing about the National Geographic. Talking about some activities in chimpanzee societies is rather horrific.
Yeah.
All the horrible thing, every depraved thing you'd think of in human society, chimps do it too. Yeah. And worse.
Yeah. Now, look, I love animals. I love nature. I'm the nature girl. I'm the nature photographer. But all of these hippy-dippy people who go talk about the beautiful balance of nature would piss their pants if they saw half the shit in nature that I see doing my work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going that far, Kermit. I'd still rather be in nature than deal with cities and people.
No, that's going too far.
That's the thing. We can't acknowledge that there's no such thing as, okay, yeah, don't base our morals on things that happen in nature. You got videos where storks and other birds will pick up the baby they think is defective and throw it off the side of the nest to ravenous predators below while it's screaming for mother.
Yeah, I've seen a documentary. I apparently know, but about following a herd of wild horses and a new foal just born, having trouble getting up. The alpha, I guess, of the herd comes up, looks down, and literally stomps this poor thing to death in front of the entire herd. Because whatever, he felt, not worthy. Just kill it. So the thing about animals don't kill, the fuck they don't. Okay.
Hey, PN. Like I said, I love my nature. I love my animals, but we could stop pretending that it's this like harmonized balance. It's all peaceful and shit, because that ain't never been the case. It's just never been the case. Oh my God. So, it is what it is. Animals have their own interesting cycle, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, let's not pretend it's some instant balance of innocence or something, because it's not. So,
Okay.
bison photos to work on still. This folder is massive and has been taking me so long.
It's like me and that editing that I've been avoiding. I'm actually not that far from the finish line, but I decided I need to redo the audio bed, which is probably
that's
easy. What?
Chalky.
Oh, Jesus. Your timing sucks.
And that's the thing, Tony. That is nature. Nature is prove your worth and survive. Humanity, we're supposed to be better than that. We're supposed to have the compassion. We're supposed to have the understanding.
You know, it is quite literally survival of the fittest.
Mm-hmm. So,
And sometimes those standards are a bit arbitrary.
and sometimes it just makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's mama cats who just don't want to take the effort. They don't think babies are worth it. So literally every time they get pregnant, they'll eat the babies.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Nature's not that sweet.
Not even, you know, the part of this upcoming season of Clarkson's Farm, they're raising some fairly rare pigs. And found out that a bunch of the piglets died because basically mama rolled over on them.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything unusual. This happened. These pigs are horrible mothers. That's why they're so rare. Most of the piglets don't survive to adulthood.
Even with animals that are really good at what they do, with every bird that nests, there's a certain amount of error where sometimes something happens and an egg gets crushed or a baby gets injured while they're on top of them.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how careful they are, it's going to happen.
Yeah. That's what it says. Shit happens.
Oh.
She's going to be incessant. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, not crafts, smart ass.
Oh, boy.
So
That will hurt you.
Hold on. Get your goddamn shot.
this is the moment I'm having, the day that I'm having is like, look, I work on my nature stuff and I get reminded how brutal the world can be.
Oh.
And it is.
Well, I want to go over the simplistic about it. Okay, yeah. But our monkeys, though, were apes.
If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, even if it has a monkey kind of shape. Sorry. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. It's an ape. Where did that notepad go, hon? The notepad that was on top of the computer? Where'd you put it?
What? With all this talking about the brutality in nature, you might want to bring up that one story again.
Which story?
About the otter or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Bring it up when you get back to the
Generally, no, Kermit, but I have to be a smartass. Anyway. Not those. The opened notebook that was down here. That was my notes for which ones to use and which ones to save while I go through the lists. It's kind of a really vital notebook. I'm a little sleepy-eyed today.
Mm-hmm.
And my vital little notebook, I don't know where he put it.
Mm.
Dig through it, see if it's in there.
Mm.
There. Hallow freaking Luya. Today. Boom, boom. So I'm a little crazy, right? Little?
Yeah, just a tad. No more than the rest of us, though.
Ah.
No, this thing with them. They're doing the cleanup from the Exxon Valdez spill, and they're releasing the first otter back into the wild. And they got the little schools up, children out there from get the day off from school, and they have the marching bands out there, and the little cage, and they release it. And the otter kind of looks around a bit, they're scattering out, dipping out into the water, get the hell out of these freaky people. Everyone's going cheering. Oh, it's so great! And get there, and starts doing little otter things in there, and then promptly swallowed by a killer whale. Children, of course, are horrified. Everyone's sort of standing there in shock. It's like circle of life, bastards.
Stop making that noise.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's why I'm going to try and get you back on your laptop, dipshit.
Oh, you yourself said it doesn't work in here.
It doesn't work as far as, what I was trying to do there, but,
The terms of love in a long relationship. Asshole, dipshit.
Mm-hmm.
Bite me, jackass.
All right, you.
I'm not a jackass. I'm a bitch. Get your terminology correct.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to him.
Of course you were.
So I have space now for the large book for my cataloging without having to stretch, and everything's so much easier now for the next few weeks. I am so happy with this. All right, let's pick which ones to make.
Aww.
And like it. Not quite. But I'm going to keep it in my memory, so I don't want to get rid of any of these ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not quite quality enough. No. I'm picky.
Yeah.
They've got to be perfect.
Oh, it just looks so cute.
Finally. Okay.
What?
Webble's driving me nuts. All right.
Okay.
I thought you were already there, honey.
What? Yeah. Kiss my ass. No.
Barrett, bitch.
Oh, Lord, what have we done here?
Memories. They are such adorable creatures and so violent. I watched one of these red dogs kick a freaking multiple person safari jeep and actually move it and dent the back end in. That was a red dog baby that was maybe about 2 weeks old that did it.
Oh boy.
They're not weak.
No. Nor particularly cuddly, so.
They're ornery little custards.
God.
Mm-hmm.
I am suddenly thinking of this story I heard about.
Why am I getting a weird echo? Okay, hold up. You're getting a weird echo. Oh, yeah. I don't know why.
That is strange because
It appears to have cleared up.
No.
No?
I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, tell you what. Let me back out and see if that helps.
Damn it.
What do you want, Ornery? What do you want? Hey, hon, do you have a package of open meat sticks? Yep, there she goes. One sec.
Mm-hmm.
Ornery, kitty, 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 kitty.
Let's cater to the fur baby.
Kitty, 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 kitty. Come on up. Whoa. Whoa.
Aww. Still there, but
It's gone. The meat stick is gone. Here, let's do that again on large screen here. I pull out the meat sticks here. Wait. Let me get it out of the package, you little psycho.
dumbass.
Okay, count your fingers.
Kitty likes her meat sticks.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone. She's sitting there searching the floor for more now. You got 2 of them. You've got plenty. Now she runs over to Steve like, hey, he's got some. Gimme. It's a ratchet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where's baby girl? I haven't had her over here yet for the stream.
Tata Precious.
It's the Evils.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, baby girl. You want to give me one of the meat sticks for her?
Oh.
Let's see if Ornery has a conniption at me giving it to her.
So there's probably a good chance you wouldn't get a chance to pet the bison because one of them would probably, see you and spook and launch you. They like to do that.
So it's baby girl.
It's the latest game amongst bison. It's like launch the tourist.
And the meat stick is
Extra points you can get. Extra points you can snag the pants
Robert.
on the belt with. Mhm.
and that meat stick's gone.
Yep. They
Baby
learned
girl.
well.
Baby girl's looking back at Steve like, I want another.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, Ornery got 2. I still gotta give some to Panther too. No, Ornery, you already had your share.
Aww.
Hold still. Just a second, baby girl. 1 sec. Like, no sec. Give me now. Yep. She did the same thing with number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think they like their meat sticks, by the way.
Why doesn't that count?
These are the like kitty. They're like crack for kitties. I swear.
Well, yeah, Sheba does not mess around.
Hmm.
Okay, I need a couple more sticks and Panther.
It's not like you're dealing with some kind of, frisky
Come on,
thing. No.
he's stoned. He needs munchies. The girls are over here like, no, those are for us too. Come, you Panther. Oh, who's the big
Oh, there's my favorite stoner kitty.
Panther? Yeah. Really?
Wow. It's like a stick, but it's made of meat, man. How freaky is that, huh? Like,
You like
whoa.
on?
Like, what do you think it takes to make like a stick out of meat, This is like blow my mind, man.
Hey, he just gave it to Ornery. That's attempts to get laid, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
No. No. Girls, let him eat some. Huh?
Yeah, honey.
Mm.
And y'all were talking about the bison attacking tourist cars.
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of something I heard about that happened on, when they were filming this one particular scene in the original Omen.
Okay.
They were going through this nature park, and apparently this baboon somehow got into their car.
Baboons are not nice.
Yeah, well, they had this baboon tranquilized, but it's like just as they were getting ready to film the scene, the baboon started waking up.
Yeah. Since tranquilizers are not really designed to deal with movie scheduling, which means okay, we're having problems with the camera getting focused. It's like it's going to wear off in 10 minutes whether you're ready or not.
Meanwhile, I've got these crazy cats. The girls are much more aggressive for food than he is. And first thing he did was grab one of them, walk over, put it in front of Ornery, and then start nuzzling her backside. Like, I give you food, you have to hump me up.
He just knows how to kiss ass.
Okay, so basically, when Army gets stoned, he doesn't get hungry. He gets horny.
It's Panther.
It's Panther, of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you little devious shit. Like, here, I give you this and you eat. Ignore me coming up behind you. I was like, oh my God.
Like I said once. Yeah. Like I said once, Panther could walk in the room while you're then in there with any other woman. They'd think, oh great, new boobs.
He's just a weirdo.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, that's why I love him.
Yeah. Anything with fur comes on, you want to go.
Can I say, I'm a sucker for felines.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna just cats, dogs. Every dog goes, I want that. You think. I don't know how many things we've gone through there. How many different breeds of dogs?
They're not as close to Mom as they are with us. They're not as close to Steve as me, but they're close to him, and they like him because he feeds them. So there's that. Did I get all of these saved? I can't remember. I did. Okay, good. All right, so close that one. Oh, bison, 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 baby. Bison, 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 baby.
Aww.
I'm just sitting here trying to figure out how much I can get done, you know? I mean, I'm getting there. I really am. think I could do something with that. Memories. In the sweet, sweet memories. Kind of like having all of it visible here. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that part. Elaborate. I confused.
I think you left out a statement there.
Huh?
I think you left out a statement there. It's like, what are you talking about?
Whatever.
Moo.
Yes, they are blocking the cars intentionally. That's a game they play.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the tourists try to get through.
Yes. Mammals do play. We're wired for it. You know? I said, throw a big medicine ball in a corral with a bunch of horses. Watch them go at it. Same with cows.
Look at the fur details on that one.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
As he stands in front of the car going, you're not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. What time is it anyway? Just past noon.
Half past the monkey's ass, quarter to his balls.
Ow! 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 Ow!
And apparently the grunting monkey's making a lot of noise. I make your wife. I make your wife laugh.
Okay, Kermit seems he's like always working on photos. Doesn't seem to like that because she has lots and lots and lots and lots of photos. Okay, it's a never-ending quest. Okay.
Oh, it's not going to be done for a very, very long time. And by the time I catch up all the ones I've currently done, it's probably going to be a couple more years in and more to finish. Because I took almost 6 years of photos without getting them sorted or finished.
Oh, good Lord. Did you see what Parrot Head just posted?
No, but I'm scared now.
Don't ask.
Why would you buy this with that right on the front label?
I work on the photos a lot when I'm not on the streams. I work on them on the computer a lot, and I'm out taking them a lot. Do any of these to me strike as a good print?
You might say this is her day job.
Okay.
Might tweak the color, but they look kind of green.
1 sec. Sometimes it's just the way the sun's shining through the tree.
Yeah. That's why we have color adjustments. So
And there is a difference between basic adjustment.
Yeah.
To correct issues with camera and lighting, and I just did that again. I forgot to close the other one. So 1 sec. That's a stupid move I do sometimes. There's a difference, you know?
Yeah. Kind of maybe a touch of red. Make them look more brown.
Let me see what I can do here to bring out their normal color a little better.
Yeah.
Because usually they look either a little red or just brown.
Yeah.
So let's drop the compression, but actually keep just a little of it. Drop a little local contrast in to bring it out. Exposure should actually go up slightly on this one.
Yeah, because also the matter of like primary colors of light and primary colors of the media are different. So they red. No, none of they're orange. No, you know, it's you know.
Ta-da!
Okay.
It's getting a little more normal.
Yeah.
Drop saturation just a little bit to bring the green hue out. Bring the vibrance up a little bit with the normal browns there. And actually, that looks a little bit more like it should.
Okay.
And you see the one walking down the street licking his lips.
Uh-huh. Yeah, in anticipation of the next idiot tourist, you got, let's go pet the buffalo.
Now, actually, this was early spring, so the anticipation is, come here, let me lick your car.
Just wait till they figure out the concept of playing catch. You know, that'll be worth a few videos, don't you think?
Let's talk about color adjustment. Made me think of all the shit that went on the original Star Trek when they were
Well,
doing
yeah,
makeup
So let me
tests.
show you what a
Mhm.
go ahead, keep
Yeah.
following. Sorry, I'm just gonna say, let me show you what a very basic alteration just to fix the lighting issues did.
Mhm.
Kind of washed out in green. You can see the details well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I said you can continue your story. I did it
Okay.
again. I am so out of it. I mean, I am.
This is part of the whole thing of trying to, get it through to the photo lab and developing the episodes, send off. And that no, Nimoy's supposed to be yellow. He's an alien. You get to see the ears. He's supposed to be the color of a post-it note. Okay, or we're chicken soup at the time. Because the guy didn't get the memo, and they do the color correction to make him look nice and pink and human. But the problem is this would also affect every other color on screen. That's why the kind of avocado green of the command tunics look more gold. And also, velour is a weird fabric. It just hanging on the hanger. It looks one color. You put it on, it looks, and then the lights. People actually were there in person. Thought they looked yellow.
But it was the Velvet era. It really was.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they have that issue when
Volume.
when
That
they
was
were-
loud.
Just talk normally here. Your mic's working.
Okay, didn't they have that similar issue when when they were trying to do the makeup for the Orions?
Well, yeah, and they're shooting the pilot, and they're doing test screenings. The Majel was the one doing the makeup test. So they paint her green, doing some pictures. And started off kind of a nice little, pea green. Well, it goes out to the, for photo. And again, no one bothered to tell the guy at the lab she's supposed to be green. So he's like, oh my God. And he starts working his magic. It comes out as pink as ever. And that didn't work. Figure just didn't photograph. Make her greener. And poor Majel going through green and the green. And then finally they call her, why is she coming out pink? Oh, she's supposed to be green? No one told me that. And I'm sure Medge is ready to strangle somebody at this point. No, the original idea for Spock, though, is supposed to be kind of red face because the idea was going to be from, maybe probably from Mars, But they did the red makeup test, and it looked like he was wearing blackface.
Oy.
And even in 1964, this was not considered a good thing. Okay. It wasn't seen as equivalent of burning a cross on it, but it was bad. It was just no, we don't do that anymore. This is not good. So they started, well, okay. And that's what started getting them thinking on, well, what is a vote? And what is this guy? And they, I don't think they even named the vote, but it's like, well, let's see, what kind of, why are humans pink in the first place? Well, it's because they're red blood. Well, what other thing? Well, some theories say copper. Okay, what would that make it? Look kind of jaundiced. Okay, yellow. We'll go with that. and that's how they came up with the yellow skin color by doing
Yeah,
more deep diving and working it out. In fact, in the makeup union, the official makeup they have LN1 is the color. Leonard Nimoy 1. That is the official, the color they developed for Vulcans.
Honey.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Shit. Now you made me forget because you were talking over me.
I wasn't finished. You were trying to interrupt, so fuck you.
Fuck you.
Hey, children.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship. So shut the fuck up, both of you.
Well, I'm over the dick. Right now.
Nobody cares. We don't want to see it.
Don't make me turn my camera on.
And why would you do that? Just come in, from the next room and throw something at me. Oh,
that one's not bad. That's not clear enough. 7 needs deleted. 8 could be used as rinse. What the crap noise are you making? You pains in my ass.
A phaser.
Oh.
I think the light may be a little off. Yeah.
Trust me, it was not coming through as a phaser. It was coming through like grinding metal.
Weird.
Actually, just remember what I was thinking of, honey.
What?
Wasn't there something where oh fuck.
We're doing that today.
Where they were trying to make Roddenberry, throw out both Majel and
Nimoy. That was part of the thing of when they got it filmed, send it off to New York, or either way, whoever the network office they sent to, and they watched it and they made the notes and said, okay, they appreciate the effort because they picked the hardest script out of the lot to produce. Because the other ones they were looking at were basically bottles. It was all on the ship or something. Let's see if you can really push it here. Can you do a big complicated planet thing where you're, and plus they weren't ready to trust Roddenberry because of, shit that happened with the lieutenant. The official story is they get rid of the woman because they don't believe her really in command of it. The real story is that it's Roddenberry's girlfriend. She was hanging out all the time with the 7th lieutenant. For fuck's sake,
that all broke up. That whole little story broke up. So
okay, well,
everything from the whole thing about the lieutenant and everything past that went all metallic as hell.
Okay, basically, it's like the official story from Roddenberry is they, get rid of the woman, the first officer, because we don't believe her to be in command of anything. The truth is, they recognized it was Roddenberry's girlfriend. She was always hanging around the set on the lieutenant. So no, there are plenty of other actresses we could see as that role. It's nothing about a female second in command. There have been female leads in shows at this point. The Loretta Young show, Barbara Stanwyck, for Christ's sake. There are plenty of actresses at the time that wouldn't find, in their view, for the role of number 1. They didn't want Majel Barrett. No, we're not going to have him, put his mistress on screen as a co-star.
Why not?
And they also, kind of say, and by the way, get rid of the guy with the ears. Because the point here, we're going to have trouble selling the show down south. And it's like, no, we don't need, Bible thumpers, saying, oh my God, they got a Titanic character on there. We got other things to worry about than trying to sell your stupid show.
To be fair, I have actually heard Bible thumpers claim that about him.
Yeah. But it's like, how many are they going to be watching the show anyway? So, but
no, they're not.
Yeah, I know.
The people that are of faith that watch those shows are the people who are more intellectual. Let's just lemmings. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm. The whole point being, the guy with the pointy ears, he's one of the nicest guys on the ship. So, but thing is, he was fighting. Thinking, look, Spock was important to prove it. Yes, this is we're in the future. We're meeting aliens. We're working with them. So he felt it very, very important to have an alien on board the ship. As for what to do about Majel, who had already set up an apartment near the studio and keeping her off the side away from the wife, and it's like, we'll figure. I'll work it out with her. Okay, just blame it on sexism and move on. No. But they also wanted that type of character, the computer mind type of thing, and the logic. They folded into Spock, and then they built up the whole Vulcan culture and everything else, but non-emotional and everything else.
But Majel ended up on the show anyway.
Well, yeah, I think they tolerate that. Okay, fine. A bit part once in a while we'll do that, but she's not gonna be the fucking lead, Gene. Don't get
She ended up in the motion picture.
Again, by that point, she was already established.
One sec. To be fair on both sides of that, yes. Was he creating characters because he wanted to have all these chicks around him for mistresses?
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
Yeah.
We know what Roddenberry was. He was a walking hard-on looking for every hole he could find.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Absolutely. Shut up a second. Let me finish. Let's be honest. Absolutely. Roddenberry, walking penis. He wanted women. That was the goal. Was she genuinely a good actress, though, and could have done the part?
Yeah. She's okay.
So was there a little bit of biases on both sides? One, them going, we don't want to have anything to do with the crazy involved with you. So we're not going to hire her, whether or not she's qualified, because we don't want to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
But also, he wanted as many female characters as possible, and he wanted to sleep with all of them.
Yeah. And generally did. Pretty much did, yeah.
Yes.
But like they brought in Nichelle Nichols, they hadn't even created the part. Okay, she read Spock's lines while she was auditioning. Okay.
Oh
yeah.
God!
If they to talk her down. I like the Spock character. What's she like? Okay, yeah. I think Leonard Nimoy has some things to say about. But after the reading, check to see if Leonard Nimoy signed his contract yet. We may have something else.
She really wouldn't have fit that.
No, she wouldn't. But
she didn't really fit that. But yet he wanted her on the set.
Yeah.
Ooh, hot chick that actually can act.
Yeah,
and again, another mistress he had too.
And he was already boning her too. Yeah. Although she apparently broke it off at least for a while, but when he tried to, because he's driving Nichelle along and took her to Majel's place.
Yeah, and her and Majel didn't like each other for a long time, and they didn't like the fact that he wanted to try to do things with both of them.
Yeah, Majel didn't know about. Oh, Nichelle, what are you doing here? They had the small talk with him, and Majel Nichelle let Gene have it on the way back. You don't know, don't you ever do that, because she had no, she fine with Majel, and but I think eventually it came out. Oh, you're boning her too. Oh no.
That's when they started having their rivalry, and they did for quite a while. They both talked about it publicly.
Yeah.
They had this rivalry for years because when they found out they were both mistresses.
Yeah.
See, I give Michelle one credit. She didn't go into it thinking, "Oh, he'll be loyal to me."
No.
She went into it going, "I know how I got him."
He's already cheating on his wife with her, and who knows how many other starlets he's blinking in the wee hours.
Because those are the women I cannot understand. They're literally, I'm going to get this guy by being his mistress, but then he's going to be loyal to me. It's like, no, he's not.
No.
In other words, if Gene Roddenberry were a cat, he'd be Panther.
Well, there's a reason why they call it catting around.
It's kind of natural for cats. They're kind of supposed to be like that.
No, there's a reason why when Gene died, the first thing happened when Majel ordered Susan Sackett off the lot. Like within minutes of the announcement being made.
That was kind of a dick move.
But also considering, okay, Gene's gone. I ain't got to be nice anymore. Ew, out.
What did you say there? Sorry, I was distracted a sec.
Well, again, by the time in Next Generation, he'd been boning Susan Sackett for quite a while too, behind Majel's back.
Yeah.
Not unnoticed, but he would, But yeah, when the word came down that Gene had just died, and it was like first thing out was Majel said, "Get Susan gone. I want her off the lot now."
Let's also be a little honest in this. I still remember the interview I watched with Rod talking about his parents and their relationship.
Yeah.
Where he literally said, let's be honest about what my dad was. The first time he cheated on my mom was on their honeymoon. And you're sitting there going,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Gotcha.
He was cheating on her during the relationship. He was cheating on his wife with Majel to start. It's like, come on. Okay.
Well, because they talk about, you know,
he loved women.
When you talk about the legal sense, they define cheating as doing this during the marriage and stuff. So he said, yeah, the first time my dad cheated on my mom during their marriage was on their honeymoon. And it's like, she knew what she was getting.
Yeah. So the second she got full control, that out. Richard Arnold was also shown the door about the same thing because he was just one of hangers on. Like, okay, you're done. I think he was more annoying to the producers though than because he. And
again, it did come out. There was the honesty. She had a few affairs herself. Again, she was a mistress. Yeah. We all know she wasn't exactly the most pure sexually.
No.
It's like these people that go, well, he cheated on her. It's like she got him by cheating with him on his wife. You can't sit there and say this is some innocent woman.
I mean, it was kind of mutually abusive relationship there. He humiliated her at parties, and she'd take it and get back at him at some point. You know.
I don't know if I'd call it abusive because they actually kind of knew and accepted it with each other. They didn't hide it from each other.
This is kind of toxic.
It's toxic, but it's what they call the open relationship. I don't think either of them went into it going, "You're going to be my only."
No.
And in that point, I think that's a choice between the couple at that point. It's not good for them, but I don't think it's a big deal either at that point. It's let them choose for themselves what they're doing.
Yeah, they're adults. You know, they put just kind of wonder what it was like for Rod growing up in that, but he seemed to come out okay.
He's the one I actually have feelings for in that situation, but he came out loving both parents, but also being very honest about what both of them were.
Yeah, he's getting the attitudes like people are your dad. It just humanizes it more for him. Not.
Now look at this here. You see the females all here. You see this bull. That adds some perspective there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How much bigger they are?
Yeah. Now he hears these stories about genes. It just makes them more human.
I struggle with this saying it's toxic directly because toxic is used as a very specific definition to certain things, and it's one of those things that it's really leery with me to throw it around lightly. But I understand the viewpoint of it also.
Let's just say slightly dysfunctional. Again, Rod seemed to come out okay.
I still think Rod looks more like his dad than anything.
He looks a lot like his dad without the abuse of it, because Gene put it's a miracle they lived to 70. Okay.
Gene talked about, in the end, he started to grow these visions for this unifying culture and storytelling. At the beginning, he was plagiarizing the hell out of other people because he had the vision that they had Zefram Cochrane referred to in First Contact. With money and women.
Yeah.
That was his vision to begin with.
Oh, I think that there's a few times they made little snuck in comments on Roddenberry. One with the Cochrane. Look, my motivation, $signs. And also when the DS9 episode Facets, where Jadzia is revisiting all her past selves, and these old personalities are being transferred to people around them, people around her to be able to interact directly with them. And Curzon goes into Odo. And Curzon being Curzon. He didn't want to go back. And yes, Odo likes the idea too. But let me pull up the exact line here because I can get this thing. episode list. Let's see. This wasn't. Must have been like third or so. I'm trying to. Yeah, there we are. Third season. Next to last. All right, here we go. It's a Cisco line, isn't it? So let me tell you something about Curzon. I'm pretty sure this is Rick Berman referring to Roddenberry. He was my friend, he was my confidant. In a way, he was my teacher as well. But he was also be manipulative, selfish, and arrogant. Most people let him get away with it because he was so charming. Sometimes I let him get away with it too. But from time to time, he pushed me too far, and I'd have to stand up to him. And he'd tell him that he crossed the line. And what do you do next? You know, sometimes he'd laugh and admit it. Sometimes he'd get furious. But either way, he'd back off because he knew he was wrong. And he is wrong now. That's just like they're talking about Roddenberry there. Because sometimes he would put, and they'd let him go with, because it's cheating. No. But then you push him a little bit, and you plant your ground. And yeah, occasionally the teddy bear would turn into a grizzly for a minute.
Now, do we see what happens when they fight?
I'm guessing that's a bite.
That right there was gored with one of the horns. You can even see a gore mark here too. That bison and the other photos in this set, you can actually see one of his horns is broken.
Jeez.
Ew.
Actually. That's what happens when they fight with each other.
Mm-hmm.
They break each other's horns and they gore each other.
Yeah.
Ew.
And yeah, you can see some of these. The close-up details of this. You can see the break on the tip of the horn here. You can see the scuff marks along the stomach and leg, and you can see the gore marks on the side.
Yeah.
Ew.
Hey, it's part of nature.
Yeah.
I don't censor my photography.
The circle of life.
Let me stick you. And it'll count too.
Sometimes it's a noose. Okay. No.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
What is Dave Melton up to do these days?
Enjoying semi-retirement, I think, at this point.
So let's take a few of these out of this equation that are not necessarily needed as prints. That's what I'm going to do.
Let's see if I can.
This is crazy, right?
Ay, ay, ay.
I haven't even tried firing up that other computer yet.
What?
I haven't even tried firing the other computer up lately. So.
All right, so let's pop this back up to here, minimize that down.
Okay, Mike, let me do it.
And thank you, by the way, Charlie.
You talking the gaming computer?
Yeah.
And yes, I do get what you're getting at, Charlie. Let's just say the fact that I ended up with somebody like my husband is really amazing, considering the kinds of jerks I went out on dates with and dated. I was drawn to all of those tall, dark, and handsome, suave assholes. I mean, I was drawn to them heavily. I liked them. Yes, but there was nothing there. And what was there was nothing you wanted to know. So after a while, I ended up with the little nerd boy I hung out with. Didn't I, Steve?
Ah, yes,
So
mister.
the friend zone is not necessarily a bad place to be. You know, it's like,
I say, didn't I, Steve? He turns around and does a little groping motion with his hands.
Hmm.
He's like, "Yep, they're all
Yeah.
mine now."
Yeah, because the friend zone is a place where you can be in position. You're next up in the batter's in the batter's box when she finally comes to her senses. So
Steve, you naughty boy.
Duh. Anyway, so.
Revenge of the Nerds. After the cheerleader got ravished by are all nerds as good as you? Yes, because all jocks think about is sports. All nerds think about is sex.
Quiet nerd boys are some of the most pervy guys.
Oh, good. We run simulator studies all the damn time in the back of the mind. So okay, what would this for? Little thought experiments. And of course, plenty of research online. It's okay. That's how the mechanics are.
Yeah.
They're not just whacking off; they're taking notes too. So,
Yeah, speaking of bad boys, apparently Jimmy Swaggart never learned his lesson.
oh dear God.
Yeah, he went back for seconds.
Of course he did. Apparently, my little burn on Tim Russ earlier is getting some traction.
What?
Well, Tennessee's passed the law, allowing teachers that choose to do so to carry, be armed, in the classroom, in case somebody tries to you're going to show up and shit. No, you're not. Studies will show they've increased the deaths. How? I questioned these stats. But I put in thing. You'd think after all that time playing Tuvok, you'd have picked up a thing or two about regarding how security works. Get out of LA.
That was my cutting line. Is when Jerry Ryan posted the shit saying that if you support gun rights, block me. So I told her to go screw herself and did.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I was on her side for most things until then.
Yeah.
That was okay. Fine, screw you.
Yeah. But I said, get out of LA for a while if you really think that's what's going on. Because they're like, no, it's going to be blood. They're banning books, but they're not banning the AR-15s. That's it. And if you learn things about the AR-15, it's not the boogeyman gun you think it is.
No, it's not. It's the same thing as a hunting rifle, you freaking dumbasses.
Yeah, it just looks scary.
And in fact, they always talk about, well, you can alter the AR-15 these ways. It's like you can alter hunting rifles that way too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even hard.
Yeah, a Ruger Mini 14 and an AR-15, same fucking gun, basically.
Yeah.
This one's got a wooden stock that looks regular normal. They fire the same fucking round. They function the exact same fucking way. And it's a military weapon. No military in the world uses the AR-15. It is a semi-automatic rifle. It is useless in a combat
black and AR are the letters. That's literally what they base all of it off of.
Yeah, and you know what AR stands for? Armalite Rifle.
By the way, you would think
a company name.
You would think. One sec, let me speak.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You would think that Tim Russ, of all people, would not like the idea of vilifying something purely because it's black.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. And it's black and scary looking, you know?
I thought that argument was supposed to be racist.
It's like, Tim, do you recall the scenes when they're showing Tuvok going nuts, how scary you looked?
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not a good argument. It's never been a good argument. Not an intelligent argument. Mm-hmm. It's an argument for half-wit troglodytes with no freaking brain cells.
The typical Hollywood actor argument that's like, oh yeah, that's done so well in LA, hasn't it? Place is a fucking shooting gallery.
Oh yeah. Let's just turn us all into freaking Chicago while we're at it.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously that's the way to die. I mean,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I really think that this is just another faucet of the population control agenda.
Yeah, let them all kill each other off. Yeah. Especially the minority communities. They're not aborting themselves fast enough. It's, you know.
Well,
That's the, you know, one thing. If you take out, you know, it's, you know, let me, you know, talking about all the mass shootings in America. If you take out Chicago, New York, the major cities where the gun control is the heaviest, separate those out. The rest of the country, we're one of those peaceful nations on earth. Okay.
well, honey, one thing I have maintained ever since, you know, what happened in Aurora is that if there had been even one person in that audience.
Oh, I know. As one guy saying, if I hadn't been gone and said screw the, you know, gun-free zone thing, he had his 45 under his jacket, and the thing stopped the guy after the first couple shots.
Well, again, I don't usually let this rant go, and I usually would tell you to shut up when you start bringing up your post, but this is something I rant about sometimes myself. And
yeah.
again, safety's key. We have freaking... My dad's gun sitting right there.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, there was a similar incident in Houston, I believe, where a gunman tried to go into a theater and shoot up the place. He was stopped by an off-duty cop with her Glock.
Her Glock. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back off this topic.
Firearms are a wonderful equalizer.
Let's get back off this topic now. I just said. No, I'm. It's one of those things I will get ranting on at times, but it's also one of those things.
Yeah.
Look, I understand the people who don't really know, and they want to try to protect people and they don't know better. I understand that. The people who are supposedly intellectual, who've traveled around the world, who've seen communities, bullshit, you know better. You're lying through your teeth. And that's where I'll leave this.
All right.
So I'm going to have a little bit of my chips and my dip. My little Health Eagle fat chips. And a little bit of my dip I made with all the veggies.
Yeah.
I need a spoon. Spoon too?
Okay, Oh, just think about what to do for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
1 second here. I gotta mute the sack. You guys talk.
Okay. Well, so I can do burgers.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to light block this sucker.
Do we have any orange plastic?
Yes, we got your orange American plastic. I'll leave it on there. Actually, I really should run this package of Mackies out to the mailbox.
I got a husband who's trying to take all good care of me before he leaves.
That's the job of a guy, you know, to take care of a good.
But tomorrow he leaves, and I gotta do it all myself for a few weeks. That's actually really hard for me on a lot of days with my medical issues.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, Jesus.
Find out what the hell that is, honey.
By the time I get to it, it'll be finished.
Even so, find out what it is.
Well, we'll find out if it's either, you know, that stupid idiot bill collector, or it's going to be your INR people, and I know that when a text message comes through here saying check your INR. My money's on the INR right now.
Sounds like somebody's trying to leave a message.
Well, let me go find what's in there.
I've no more thoughts to give.
Hold on here, man.
That's called an opinion, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Shit.
Don't do that. It'll draw
Oh,
flies.
shut up, you.
I'm with him on that one.
Well, I heard something.
Probably out in the hallway.
See, there are ways to make healthy snacks taste good. Tons of veggies, low fat, low calorie chip. And that's it.
Mm.
I don't know how long I'll actually stream today because I'm kind of out of it. And I do have a crap load of work to get done tonight with my husband to go through everything and get him packed to leave.
Mm. What are you doing, honey?
Fixing you a Philly, you ain't great.
Did I ask for one?
Do you want one?
Not right now, no.
Fine, put it back. I'm still fixing one for me.
All three cats are curled up together on the bed.
They're gonna miss you.
They're also going to greatly annoy my husband.
That too. Bob,
What?
your phone's going off.
Of course it is.
I'm kind of laughing right now.
Because the phone's going off.
So the question is, should I end the stream soon and sit back and watch little comedy shows with you while I work?
All right, let's see who tried to call.
I haven't mixed it yet, hon.
Of course it was.
What was
It
it?
was Mackie.
Mm.
Hello, we three men. Get on here.
No, you need to take the package to the UPS store.
All right, I was going to do that in a minute. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to get down there. I want to rest.
All right, fine.
I'm sorry, Bob. I've been studying for 5 days straight. I feel
Okay.
like my brain is leaking out my ears.
Okay.
I just want to get that package over to the UPS store so I know it's on its way.
Okay, guys, I got errand to run.
Mm.
I think this sounds like a good time to end the stream and sit back and watch comedy and bullshit.
Okay.
Want to watch some Dry Bar?
Yeah, sure.
Bye-bye.